Hello, my beautiful Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your Thursday, January 27th, 2022 Mystic Affirmations. This is our relentlessly optimistic, positively positive, supercharged energy to manifest our best possible life now. And we use the law of attraction, the law of divine compensation, and our ability to focus our intention and bring about changes in our lives to bring us closer to our best possible outcome. So, because this is a collective reading for all sun, moon, and rising signs, if you'd like a personal reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. And if you need a little boost, you can always check out the Royal Mystic Collective Wisdom podcast, available on all podcast platforms. So, here we go into the energy. We have the Two of Swords. This is a perfect match, and the Devil card. So, the Two of Swords is the energy, and this is a very good example of the energy. You see how they're virtually useless. They're bowed backwards on themselves. So this is like a boomerang rather than a straight cut forward. Sorry, I'm having my little gasp of air as I do the reading. They're like hiccups sometimes, but then sometimes they just stop me from breathing or talking. It's not for a long time, but it's a notable pause. So the Two of Swords here is really showing you the example of you can't really battle if your sword's bent backwards, right? So it's telling you also logic is not going to serve you. It is not going to serve you. It will not bring you the result you want. This is where we have to be in manifestation, in higher energy. Allow your higher mind, your beautiful spiritual guidance to move you forward. When we're manifesting, let's just call it what it is. When we're manifesting, you can't see it until after it comes into form. So when you start the manifestation, it's not visible to you. Therefore, it won't be available for logic because it's still being brought into existence. So logic is not going to help here. You have to be in divine faith. Then you have this Devil card. Now what this represents, this is a perfect illustration of the Devil card as far as I'm concerned. I feel like this is one of the best. I have not found one better. It's showing you exactly where the devil gets in your own subconscious mind. You have the ability to close this door. You have the ability to stop that movie that's running in the background, okay? Pull that old reel off and make new memories and make new outcomes. You are the one responsible for not letting that negative mind take over. So you have to be aware. And the awareness allows you to secure it, okay? So right now, understanding that you have to be in a place where you let go of the need to make everything be factual and make sense and everything line up. The universe can do that without it being something that is the normal or usual way of doing it. So let yourself be free of the old way of thinking. That's perfect start. Here we go. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, Six of Wands, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek, to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. So we had the Six of Rods. That's the energy of coming through the battle victorious, head and shoulders above the rest. It is a win, and it is feeling the energy of success. So we love that. And let's see what else we have here. The Virgo Major Arcana, the Hermit. So, you hear all the time, go within. Let yourself go within. This is the moment where that energy is the culmination of allowing yourself to be reflective on your old beliefs, what old things seem to crop up and old triggers, and allow yourself to clear those away. A lot of those old thought processes are from childhood, from when we were young, before we knew better, before we even knew that that was something. So it isn't your childhood's fault per se, or your parents' fault. It's just the fact that we took something as gospel and never questioned it again. And now that fact is running around in the background, even if it's wrong. It's what we believed to be true at the time. So investigate some of those things, because that clearing those out will make a tremendous leap forward. So that way you clear your path. This is the energy of the seeker. And the seeker is searching through all the things in spirit. We're guiding down the path, but you also have to make sure some of the old stumbling blocks haven't thrown themselves in front of you, because they keep reoccurring because you believe them. And you don't even realize that they're running script in the background. That devil card really does trigger that visual for you. It's like an old black and white movie playing over and over and over and over. So we want to pull that off and put on some new stuff. Trust. I set my intention and trust in my abilities to improve my circumstances. That's the real key. Trusting yourself and trusting the universe to have your best alignment, okay? And set your intention and allow yourself to know that your higher self is always on your side, and so is the universe. We have no doubt. I will eventually achieve success because I don't allow myself to doubt. That's what I'm talking about, the old script, okay? The old fears, the old other people's opinions, other people's thoughts on something. That's exactly what they are, other people's thoughts. So allow yourself to kind of weed through those and kind of sift it out and figure out what you believe. And what you believe is true for you. You don't have to keep other people's ideas front and center. As we grow up, we start to have a whole new way of thinking, but we have to allow ourselves to go back and pull the weeds. Ooh, bless you, Jack. Jack's clearing his... Woo! You got another one there? He got something up his nose. You all right, puppy dog? Yeah, Jack was sneezing. Well, there's our card, in the near future. Bless you, Pumpkin. He's over here telling me about it. Yes. So, we have in the near future, no doubt in the near future. The achievement of success is on its way. So, solid confirmation there. Let's see what we've got here. Perception. That's really going to tie into that Virgo card. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and take a good, hard, deep look at it. This is that investigation of, what am I thinking? Why do I think that? And is it true? So let your subconscious is really good at alerting you if you give it permission to. And so just give your subconscious permission to make it stand out when you're in that place of thinking an old pattern that may not be true. It can help flag it for you and catch your attention. Now we have our Louise Hay deck. I am in the process of positive change. I am unfolding in fulfilling ways. Only good can come to me. I now express health, happiness, prosperity, and peace of mind. I am in the process of positive change. I am unfolding in fulfilling ways. Only good can come to me. I now express health, happiness, prosperity, and peace of mind. The heater just kicked on, if y'all can hear that. It's chilly willy. As I forgive myself, I leave behind feelings of not being good enough, and I am free to love myself. I forgive myself. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I am free to love myself. I forgive myself. Now that's another thing in the investigation as you go down into the seeking energy. try to let yourself off the hook for as many things as you can, that you can recall. I felt bad for a very long time about something that I didn't realize I was carrying. It was something from childhood, little childhood, like really little. And but I remembered, I told a lie to about my grandmother. I said she I had slipped and told something I shouldn't have told, and my mother was furious. And I said, "Well, she threatened to spank me," and I knew I was lying when I said it. But somehow my mother never asked her, and I got away with it. So I still felt the guilt of that up to like a year or two ago. So understand that the smallest little thing you can hold over yourself and not even realize it. So, and you'll know when it's coming back around, because the memory will come up and you're going, why am I thinking about this? It's showing up so that you can dismiss it or reconcile it and get rid of it. Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is the energy of money in the bank, solid financial stability and foundation. So very good energy of money in the bank. There's that. That's why it came out. We're in that energy of we got to do the spring cleaning, clean out the cobwebs, pull the weeds, whatever you want to call it. It is getting out of that toxic mindset or the punishment mindset, or even self-sabotage for some of us. Sometimes we go into that little spiral of events that we can cause by letting ourselves go back to the wrong thinking. It stands to reason. You can't think the same way you thought when you were 10 years old. You can't think the same way you thought when you were 20 years old, if you're, whatever. As you go forward, we buy new clothes, we buy new shoes, but we keep the same old thoughts. Let's examine some of those thoughts and let them go as they come up. And then we have the Ace of Wands, and this is the energy of everything taking root. You getting your passion back, feeling very aligned. This is also the energy of either a new job or a new relationship for some of you. And remember, this is Capricorn Major Arcana, this Devil card. And this is Virgo Major Arcana. When they show up like that, you don't have to, it doesn't have to be about the Capricorn, but it can be. So I like to tell you when it's a Major Arcana. Either of these two are very grounded energy. Both of them are coins. So that's what their suit is. So being in this energy, when you go back and reestablish what's true and what isn't, and what you want to take forward as fact and what you want to leave behind, you have a lighter load as you move forward, which will help you in the long run. So I send you many blessings, love, light, and abundance to you, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.